along with the HR services that you're offering in the market, we have seen that this is something new, this business setup. So what exactly is this?
Well, I told you before in my interview that Business Partners Forum is basically a group of companies with a lot of services. So I think that one of the portfolio we have is to bring the international companies worldwide to come to Qatar, because we have a strong feeling that if these companies will come to Qatar, it will be a value addition from Business Partners Forum to the nation of Qatar. So especially the expatriates, especially the international companies, they need to know how they're gonna start the business in Qatar. So we are the platform, we know the entire process, and we are here to support the international companies. This is basically the concept of this business setup.
What are the basic requirements of an investor to set up his own business in Qatar?
An investor first has to decide that what kind of business he gonna start in Qatar. This is one. He must have to have an idea about the scope of operations. The initial investment is quite simple. One has to have a registered company here. It's the government fee we have to pay. And then the other investment, it depends upon what kind of sponsor he's looking for and what kind of the business operation he should have. So it depends upon the nature of the business.
What are the other requirements that an investor will need aside from what you mentioned?
An investor must have to decide at first that how much he wants to invest. This is one. And he also has to decide that does he want only to be an investor or to be an active partner, because sometimes investor, they just want to do the investment. Our business setup basically is a turnkey solutions where an investor, an active partner and a sponsor, with the support of Business Partners Forum and with the supports of our legal attorneys, they can do the business together. So it depends upon what exactly an investor needs. Does he need only to invest, or does he need to act as an active partner?
Is it still advisable to create a business given the market situation of Qatar?
Well, people have wrong assumption about Qatar. I think Qatar is one of the only Middle East country that is very strong when it comes to financial resources, and they have done their homework properly. Yes, still Qatar is the best place in Middle East for the international business sectors to come and start their business.
Could you provide as well a business advice among investors?
Like I told you before, right, an investor must have to decide three things. Number one, how much he gonna invest. Number two, which business sector he can invest. And number three, how much risk he has to take. Always, when you invest money, there is a risk factor. I'm a businessman and I like to take risk, because if you will not take risk, you will not be a successful businessman.